However, they're still in their place of employment. No, it's not a place. You're currently in a public place, correct? But where they are is in a private establishment.
Actually, there's no expectation of privacy, but I was just out here earlier filming and minding my own business. Okay. I didn't break any law, so I'm going to basically walk away and have a good day. Okay. All right.
You could have done that. Fair enough, 30 minutes.
Hey guys, so I just want to introduce myself. I'm Charles. Just so you guys know, I study law very well symbolically. So I got some questions to ask you. First,
So look,
yeah.
I guess the conversation here is mainly that you guys have been going back and forth filming them, all right?
No, that's not true.
That is, and we,
Let him
ever
explain.
since we've been inside, right?
Yeah.
Since we've been inside as well, we've observed you continuing to film.
Well, I wasn't.
Right?
We're filming each other.
Don't
So
let
I'm
him.
just letting
Just
you
let him
know,
speak.
they have a right to work if they're safe where they work,
Okay.
and they don't feel very safe with you guys seemingly following them. Okay?
We're not following them. That's the thing. Is that
So
the thing is, what evidence do you have other than their word that we're doing that? Right? You need evidence, right? So look, man, we don't want to have controversy. Can I just speak for a moment? Because I know you spoke. You're public servants right now. I have questions and you haven't answered it. Okay. Look, guys, my dad was a constable. So was my grandfather. I have a lot of respect for law enforcement. Okay. So you understand, I'm not coming here. We're not coming here to be controversial. We're trying to bridge the gap because right now in the world, there's a lot of hatred towards you guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand that. If you're not aware,
we know that there's a lot of support too. It's just
no. Listen. I'm trying to explain something to you. Is that right now, public photography is not a crime. There's no laws against public photography. So if we're standing here trying to capture the culture of Ottawa, we're tourists, just capturing the culture of Ottawa. She felt that we were filming her or filming inside. It's like, no, we're just filming the corner. We're doing that set. And then now I'm talking, man. So the thing is that we have to educate and share the information that public photography is not a crime. And it's not the action of it is not a crime, is what you do with the film after. So if I'm using it to like dox someone, whatever, then you can criminalize it. But at this point, there's no laws absolutely in Canada under the UDHR. You need to understand the UDHR, okay, which is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It says freedom of the press. That means photography, documentation. So right now what you're doing is actually you're attempting to violate our rights. You're actually exceeding your jurisdiction and you're in breach and dishonor of your obligations and duties to the CCRF and the International Covenant.
That's an opinion.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact. It's a matter of fact.
So
Listen,
I was just explaining to you how they were
I'm not
doing
done.
inside.
I'm not done, my friend. I'm not done talking to you. You're a public servant. Remember that. Okay? I'm trying to keep the respect here, but you keep disrespecting yourself, and by disrespecting yourself, you're disrespecting all of us here. Okay? And the fact that you don't understand that public photography is not a crime means that you lack training and that you need better training. And the Ottawa Police Services, I'm telling you, listen, I'm talking to you.
You've been talking for a while now.
Yeah, because you need to hear it, my friend, and you don't like to hear it. That's why you keep interrupting me. Okay? So I'm talking to you, and you keep interrupting me.
What I need to tell you, though, right now,
it doesn't matter what you're saying right now.
The manager had to stay behind.
That's right.
She didn't feel safe with her employees inside. Okay.
Well, then look,
And
this
so
camera's everywhere.
I am telling you right now.
Yeah.
People, and since we've been inside as well, talking to them, we've seen you walking up and down, right, filming specifically.
So what, man? It's a public place, man.
Just because you're in a public.
Listen, it's
You know,
a public
you
interest.
You really need to learn the law about public photography.
Absolutely,
So there's
absolutely.
Listen, hang on. Listen, hear me out. I got charged for filming on a public sidewalk, filming a 911 dispatch building, which is not against the fucking law. And I'm sorry to lose my cool on you guys, but you guys need education about your public filming.
Absolutely.
So I did publish
100%.
that 911 call, by the way, too, to learn you guys a lesson. Because you guys are dirty, you guys are corrupt, you guys don't like cameras, and you guys don't fuck off.
No,
you know what, officer? Go
he doesn't speak for me. Look, I'm trying to be a brother to you. I don't want to be at war with you guys.
I need you to understand a little bit where we're coming from. So this
No, but that's the thing is that you have no lawful standing. What you're saying, my friend.
So I do. Actually.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Absolutely not, because there's no law that actually backs what you're saying. Because look up, just Google search. You could just
It's
no.
the criminal code. Right?
Criminal code does not apply to
harassment
us.
Is a thing.
You know what the criminal code, actually, criminal code of Canada only applies to agents for agencies. It's for the government. Okay, so the criminal code of Canada is not law.
So no, in terms of this crime, how it's progressing.
You know what, then?
Are you the feelings?
Arrest me.
Look,
Arrest me.
Are you the feelings?
is it Constable Prince Finkelson? Okay,
It only seems.
my name is Charles. Look, I want to shake you guys' hands. I want to be like brothers, all right?
Okay, well, Charles,
All right, can we do that?
I want to be like brothers.
Can we be brothers? Let's be brothers, all right? Like, that's all I'm trying to do here today,
I'm trying
guys.
to ask you all what you're trying to accomplish here.
All we're doing, we're just actually capturing the culture of Ottawa. Some of us are tourists from out of town That's all we were doing. We go to corners, we just film corners, and just hey, we like
So,
public
Charles,
photography.
I'm sure that I can appreciate your love for photography.
Yeah.
Okay. However, I'm sure that if you had a family member,
Mhm.
okay, that worked at a certain establishment, and
Okay.
individuals that came around constantly.
But
And just hear me out.
I
I'll hear you out.
I understand.
Do you mind if I
Okay.
just
Yeah,
finish?
yeah, you're right.
Do you mind
Sorry.
if I just
This is the
finish?
first time
Absolutely,
we've been
absolutely
here.
you're right.
Constantly.
So that's not
It would
the
cause
true.
them concern or fear.
Okay, you're.
Okay, but
You
you're
understand that?
you're
not
making
what happened,
assumptions
though.
of what our intentions are, though. That's what I'm saying. Is that
I'm not
that
making an assumption. I'm telling
Have
you
you ever
that
gotten a
It's
call
not.
from us
I'm letting.
about
I'm
us
not.
being here before?
Ma'am, I'm sorry. It's
Just let me
difficult
finish,
to-
please, okay,
It's
Christine?
difficult to speak over
You're
people.
talking
Yeah.
apples and oranges.
I'm not.
no, but Christina, just let me finish,
Wouldn't mind,
okay?
I'd just like to finish.
It's not
Okay,
constantly
so
being
I'm
here.
just trying to say that if your intentions are good here and it's to capture the culture and the city, hey, I'm all for it.
Well, that's
However,
the thing.
In that case, all we're asking you is to move on because you're not welcome here at this establishment.
Well, see, I see what you're saying.
So-
Okay, I'll let you finish. Sorry.
If that is your true intent,
Mhm.
if your true intent here is to alarm the employees that are inside, well then, yes, that's something that alarms me and that can be considered criminal in nature, using the fact that you are constantly coming around and you're causing them to have fear.
When was the
Okay,
announcement
yeah, but
we
it-
were
What I'm
here?
asking you to do
Constantly? This is the
is
first
if
time.
your intentions are what they say you are, then all I'm asking you guys to do is to please leave these people in peace and to move on.
Well,
That's it.
like I said to you, we're not trying to cause a controversy, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you is also is that see people assumptions and presumptions of what we're doing cannot trump our rights, and that's what you're doing right now is that you're making assumptions and presumptions about what happened here. You weren't even here. Yes, you are,
No,
because
I'm
you're.
letting you know how the others feel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you're trying to enforce their feelings. Do you not understand? It's like if I go around saying, "Hey, people that wear red make me feel alarmed." Like I'm a bull, and when I see red, I go
What's
freak
more
out, and you
important,
need
my
to stop.
rights or their feelings?
Are you going to enforce that? No.
So
That's the
What's
thing is
more
that if I'm
important?
walking around,
What's
I-
more important, my
no, but
rights
dude,
or their
you
feelings?
spoke. I just want to share something with what you're saying. Is
Can you
I
tell
understand
me?
where you're coming from,
Their
but there's no
feelings or
lawful
my
standing
rights?
of what
What's
you're
more
saying.
important?
Because I'm just saying is that
sorry, I don't want
No.
anyone to talk. No,
no, I know that guy.
If you're done, let me know.
Can you
and I'll-
answer
I think
what's
we
more
have good
important?
respect between each other.
I think so as well.
Absolutely, okay.
So what I would do is I would encourage you to look up the elements of criminal harassment.
Dude,
and you
I
would see that
Answer
this has
because they
absolutely
know they're
nothing
in
to
the
do
wrong.
with opinions.
Do you know
It
that
has to do
the
with facts.
second we walked
Okay,
up
and like
here,
I said, if somebody is
they
feeling
got,
like
came
it is
up
constant,
to us.
it's different if you
They
are
come up to us
coming
and say
around,
that
filming
we
the
can't
odd time,
videotape
moving
in
on.
public.
That's completely different. But if you were
So we
specifically
stuck
doing
around
it
because
and
they
there's
said we were
a
calling
proof
the
of intent
cops,
where you're
so we
constantly
waited.
coming back and you're
That's why
aiming
we
at
were here.
your camera at that same
Because we
person and
waited
you're
for the
causing that
police
person
because we
fear,
didn't want to look like
then
we were
yeah, that
running
can be
from the
interpreted as
police.
criminal. So all I'm asking you
Because
is
we're not
Okay.
as
violating any laws.
As
Actually, you
a
guys are
demand of
trying to
respect,
violate
Okay.
our
is
rights.
that these individuals
now.
have asked that you guys move on.
Okay, well,
We
and
don't
that
need
you've
to. It's a
moved-
public
and that you've-
sidewalk.
Okay, guys, can you please
captured-
stop?
and that you've
Please.
captured what you need to
I
capture.
respectfully
Public
decline.
sidewalk, so I'll be here tomorrow
and
taking
that
pictures
you
of
go
the
elsewhere. That's all
infrastructure.
we're asking, in order to,
But-
make citizens
See,
feel safe.
they
in this
have
city.
don't have.
Well, the
So
thing is,
that's-
I see what you're coming from, and
They don't have
it's not
better
unreasonable.
things to do.
Okay,
They-
I'm not
they
saying you're
force
being
more
unreasonable,
rights.
and I know why people sometimes people change when they see a camera.
only-
It's only
they only
natural, some
support
people are
child
shy,
killers.
some
That's
people
all
go
they
crazy.
support.
They want to, I understand that psychological aspect, but the thing is that our rights are protected through the UDGHR. That you guys swear an oath to recognize and protect that. That means
These
you're not
guys are
supposed to
child-
go on
they're
assumptions
child
and presumptions
killers.
about what people
Violate
feeling alarmed
my
about,
rights.
because people could be
Like
feeling
Sarah
alarmed about
to
all
me.
sorts of things. Are you going to come and enforce
Sorry,
that?
sir, it's really hard to hear you when she
Yeah.
is yelling.
Well, you want to get stuff over here? or something?
Maybe
You can
answer
if
some
you
of the
want.
questions.
Like I said, guys, look,
But I think
what I do, look, when it comes to law, I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but I know the law symbolically. I can tell you all what your symbols mean, which I'm sure none of you can. Can you explain to me what your symbols signify?
sir, we're not going to get into
Okay,
these-
exactly, because you don't know. You don't know. So in the law, listen. Just explain. I'm going to explain something to you, and it's very important.
The criminal harassment charge.
Is that your signs and symbols express law? So if you're illiterate when it comes to your signs and symbols that you get paid to wear every day, that means you don't understand the law. I got you checkmate right now. I got you absolutely 100% checkmate. Because it's like, okay, if I go driving and I don't know the road signs, am I not going to cause an
I
accident?
think we've hit an impasse here.
No, we haven't. It's because what's happening is that you recognize that you don't know your signs and symbols.
Sir, we're going
Dude.
off topic here.
Well, no, we're not. Because the thing is that I'm trying to make a connection here is that how you don't really understand the law. Well, come. Look, guys, I'm trying to be
I'm
respectful
trying
of
to
you
be
guys.
respectful. Do you
I
mind
know.
if we actually go this way instead?
Let's do it, man. Look, guys, Bro, I do this. You know why I do it? Because right now there's a lot of hatred towards you guys. You know
So,
that?
well,
Like, and my father was a constable. So was my grandfather. Okay?
So, and I'm
And
sure
I-
your
and I-
father
and
and
I
your
care about
grandfather
kids.
would appreciate that if a police officer asks you respectfully to leave these citizens alone, that
Yeah,
you
well,
would go
Yeah, but
down.
that's the
and-
thing. You're assuming that's what we're doing, but we're not. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not assuming, sir. I'm telling you that's how they feel.
Yeah, but
You're not
dude,
feeling
you're assuming that their feelings is reality.
Okay.
It's like if I say, "Hey, I feel like I'm a unicorn." Are you gonna try and enforce
Sir,
that?
that has nothing to
Yeah,
do.
it does,
An
'cause it's
element
their
of fear
feelings.
is different.
Yeah, but dude, how
identifying
is a
as a
camera?
unicorn.
Okay, so show me on the doll where they got hurt by my camera
Okay,
capturing
sir,
them.
if you want, you can take your phone.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can look up criminal harassment.
Yeah.
You can look up
Yeah.
facts and issue with
I've seen
criminal
it.
harassment.
Dude, I study law. Like I said, I
So if
studied
you
the
know
history of
law,
it.
then you know that a single incident, it doesn't have to be repeated,
Yeah.
a single incident in which you are besetting or watching someone,
But
okay,
that's not what we're
or
doing, though.
singly.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, sir, we've now been here 20
Yeah,
minutes.
what we're
and you
doing.
haven't moved along.
No, the reason why we're doing this is because now it became a story for public interest. We have YouTube channels, so we have freedom of the press. So now we see the police being called because someone is afraid of public photography.
Okay.
So this is a story now.
Okay,
So you see how it like see that, and that's the thing that these are all rights that we have.
so sir,
It's Constable Conte. C'est quoi ton premier nom?
well, sir,
What's your first name?
Like I said, you saw my, you don't need my first name.
No, I just want it to be like a brother, bro. That's why, because like last names, it's like I'm Charles. I gave you my first name. It's just to be like a brother, man. That's
So
all. The
I think,
reason why.
like I said, I think we both made our points here. I've expressed to you where I'm coming from. You've expressed to me where we're coming from. We have a disagreement. So
Yeah,
like
but
I
the thing
said,
is that
Sarge,
you're,
what's
you're
your badge
100%
number?
wrong in what you're saying.
205.
Do you have
And-
a business card?
I do not.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, sharing with you, bud. Okay, like Conte, Constable Conte. I'm trying to share with you some information that's very valuable. If you want to be humble and consider what I'm sharing with you, then do so. If you want to hold the position you're holding, which I understand in law enforcement, guys, I understand. My dad was a cop, okay? And I know the mentality is that you guys are very, very sensitive with your egos. And unfortunately, I can see right now is that I asked you about your symbols, and you're not going to get into it because you don't know your symbols. It has everything to do with it.
So,
Okay,
anyway,
well,
sir,
see
like
the
I said, I
Civitas
think
crown
we're-
there?
21 guy needs you for VSA. So.
Okay.
Well, see the Civitas crown there? That represents the Holy Roman
Like I said,
Empire.
I'm just gonna ask that you move on. That's all. Thank you.
Well, you can ask, but it doesn't mean that we have to. We're not, Anyways, you're very professional, Conte. Constable Conte. Okay, I just want to shake your hand. Just see the respect.
All right, take care. Like I said, if
yeah.
you don't mind, just on to another business.
We're going to move on, but I'm just saying, look up the stuff. Check out my channel, Jesterman with a Z. All right?
When you learn that my rights trump people's safety and feeling, that's when we move along.
Oh,
We don't move along because my
or
rights
actually,
are more important than
hey, Constable. Sorry, I just one thing to add here. Constable. Is it, because when I said hi to you, and I said, hey, excuse me, Constable, the way you responded, do you think it was respectful?
Yeah, because I'm busy going to make sure.
Okay, so could you just have said-
I know that you were involved in what was going on.
Oh, so you had a prejudice against me. You had a prejudice against me. You didn't know I was part of it.
Yeah, I did because I was sitting there the whole time and all you were doing is videotaping.
So I was actually videotaping them, our conversation.
All right, sir. You have yourself a great
You
day.
can videotape
No, but
whatever
guys,
you
come
want.
on, man. Like, you see how you are? You see how you guys are being? No, I'm
I'm
telling you
wishing you a
guys,
great
your love, respect, and honor is your sword, shield, and armor. And right now, you're disarmed. But your attitude and how you're, no, I'm telling you, like, and we've been professional. I'm not saying is that the fact that you don't want to humble yourself and admit that the signs that you sport, you don't understand them, and how that puts you in dishonor. If you don't understand that, then you really don't understand your roles and obligations.
Like I said, sir.
And wake up, guys, because right now, the world, I'm telling you, people hate you right now, okay? And I'm trying to bridge that gap. I'm trying to, and see, right now, this is more evidence to show that you guys are hard-headed. You don't want to listen. You're set in your ways. You've been brainwashed to the max. No, dude, I'm telling you like a brother, man.
Sir.
I know you don't like hearing it. That's why you're walking away. That's what people do when they don't like hearing the truth. They walk away. Silence or violence, and that's all I get from you guys. I was attacked by Constable Benjamin. Yeah, one of your colleagues. These guys, I'm telling you, you guys are tyrants, man. You got to change that because the world is changing, man. We all know what you guys are part of. You're all part of the Holy Roman Empire. You're on the unlawful army occupation of this land. Yeah, well, look it up. Look it up. My patience with you is wearing thin, I'll tell you. Very thin.